So, safe to say, even though you people are looking for me, 333 on the dot. Look at me. Monday, December 28th. Battery at 84%. You guys are looking for me, but there's just too many of you that are following somebody else's breadcrumb trail. And I don't think I have to wild guess that that breadcrumb trail generally leads straight back to the homies, thugs, and tweakers. Noticeable only because it's the same, I don't use the word pattern, symmetry here, but I sit in a spot for hours, days, weeks, months, years. I'm avoided. So the only way to really do the math there is most of the people that I've been reaching for think it's hilarious. They're just gremlin to the core. We have this tiny scoosh of people that actually do want to get their hands on me, but again, they seem to be following somebody else's trail. And it has to be somebody they trust at this point, because I can't see certain guys like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson going in circles for 5 years in a row. The word of a bunch of bug-eyed, ugly, gutter trash tweakers, man. Now, if a celebrity is out here pretending to be one of the gutter trash, then I can see The Rock being a little more following the wrong breadcrumb trail. Easy, but third eye spying thoughts at this moment. We know. Unfortunately, the tinge to that is that it's the people that don't want me to succeed are the ones that know and want me to stop explaining. I haven't noticed that immaturity in so much of the world. All these jackasses walking around passing off my spell work. If you guys want to call it water, fine. I call them spells. Dressed in head to toe black and white, trying to flirt with chicks and shit, and I turn the corner and the freaking holocaust of satanic that washes over them is that they just crumble and crunchy face and hate me because they're pretending to be me when I turn the corner. It's the same thing. It's why I couldn't be a sheriff. You go through all that, you're following this line of crimes. It's terrible, horrible, ugly, tacky, nasty, immature, big homie dogs preying on like little 80-pound girls and shit. Which I get it. I guess there's a lot more women into that. Beat you to death with a little bit of sex. That's what they're into these days. No thanks. I have like slight, I don't want to say PTSD, but if you were seeing me sword whip last night, you see it. Sometimes I shock myself right on back into a moment and it starts getting deep quick, but I don't know what to do with this. Commented a few videos ago that for the last couple of days, especially leading up to Christmas and a few days after Christmas, felt like I was in a literal salad bowl of celebrity energy. But these celebrities were purposefully skirting around the edge of the bowl. But there are some of them that seem to panic and freak out and stress and worry and anxiety and really do seem to want to try to get a hold of me, but peer pressure, lies, bullshit. And I get it. Giant group of guys, your eyes are closed most of the time anyway, versus I'm not against, but I just do things better. I am a chef, world class actually. There's nothing you can't put in my hands that I won't make 5-star instantly. There's a good test for you. It don't matter what it is. Physics, math, cooking, sword, pen. Kimberly Garner's on my mind. When isn't that booty on my mind? Of course, the original Royal Flush, Portman Jolie, a few others I haven't named in a while, so I won't name them. You're here, but you're not here. If I post something about being at the top of the stairs, you find stairs to be at the top of, but You seem to avoid where I'm sitting until I leave, and that's a 5-year long pattern that I can't ignore anymore. Only because it's too wet to sleep there now. Right above my hand and down was the magic tree I've been sleeping in for the last few. And all these houses up here, not to point, but I'm not joking, dude. They seem to have like been shuffling a couple of crackheads from house to house, patio to patio, as they mumble some shit and then move to the next house and mumble some shit. I'm not joking. Schizophrenia doesn't explain what I'm dealing with. I'm not talking about made up voices here. This shit other people is hearing, but everybody's ignoring for the sake of being able to get away with something while it's lasting. Good Lord. Really? Get as much shit as you can, and when your run is over, just admit. They seem to be clinging to that part. These drug addicts are desperate, man. I've heard my name a few times the last couple of days. Most of it's snarky. There's no way you think it's Daniel Tarver. Look, I don't mean to be that cocky or self-centered, but at the same time I do. And I'm seeing it. I might just go ahead and try it out of sheer spite, because, oh my God, this hurt. I don't get punched, ever. I don't get told what to do, ever. I come and go as I please. I do as I please. This giant charade of jackasses, and I don't... For the sake of it working against certain gullible, dumb people, I suppose. But unfortunately, I'm like dead center of that cogwheel, and I'm getting zero oil, zero lube, zero nothing but giggles from all these people that are using it. So, excuse me if every once in a while I don't toss a wrench into that cogwheel just to wake you assholes up. Sure enough, every time I do, I got Team Mysterio and Team Swine just balls to the fucking wall. Frisbee golf gabbers. Team Mysterio. That's what they're out here to do. They just walk around exuberating their speech to groups of people, putting something down and lifting something up. I don't know how long they've been doing it that way, but they're broadcasting it at this point, so I see it, I highlight it. That's why I'm telling you to get a certain somebody's certain something in my vicinity. I will be very busy. Not pointing my finger, don't start with that. I'm not playing by your guys' rules if you're going to keep chopping up the rules as we go along anyway. So I am going to try something. But you guys should know by now, I'm not fitting through your stupid mold. I will break whatever you try to shove me through, which I've been doing for the last 5 years. So let's see if you guys are capable of some cognitive reciprocation. So far, all I've got's wall of laughing gremlins, and I'm not very enthused. Tiny break in the rain, finally. Alright. Somebody's been enjoying these lately. It's not my intention to be that way. You lock a tiger in a cage for 5 years, and all these worthless, cowardly, weak jackasses are walking by, rasping their stick against the bars, laughing and giggling and shit. I plan on ripping a lot of you up. I plan on ripping a lot of you up, even though I'm slowly realizing you didn't do anything, but your incompetence or arrogance or gullibility led to some pretty fucked up shit, and for an extended period of time that I can't just drop. Since I've been highlighting it. Get rid of that blonde hair. Fucking hate that guy. Dude, you had no reason whatsoever. Tom included. And Toby. And all of them. Any of them that had the actual Spider-Man emblem on their chest. Zero reasons not to walk right up to me and put your hand on my shoulder. I may get spry for a second, but once I realize who it is, you're in no danger. But I guess I can't say that without these stupid tweakers charading all over town, like grabbing random crackheads dressed in black and whatever. You girls know the difference by now. But 10 minutes exactly.